Okay, guys, so you want to draw stairs in your floor plan. There's a lot of things to know, but very simply, this is just how we're going to do it. If you want to know specifically a lot of code things, and I would refer you guys back to the graphic guide to residential design, the pre-show ebook, or you can scour the internet. There's a lot of resources on this. But generally in AutoCAD, what you're going to want to do, let's say your stair started like blank floor plan. I don't know where it starts. It's y'all's design, but we'll come here. Let's say it just starts 6 feet from like the entry right here. It's perpendicular to this line. I don't know. I just need a starting point. So I've got a wall here, and we're going to assume that it is going to run right here. So I need to offset this wall 2 by 4, which is 3.5 inches. And then pretty sure code is 36, like 3 foot clearance, but we want to get well clear of that. So we'll just do a nice generous staircase, and we'll do 48 inches, 4 feet. But it won't be 4 feet because when they sheetrock it, it'll actually come down to 47 inches. So let's offset 48 inches, boom. And then I'm going to offset this 3.5 inches. If I can type 3.5. Boom, there we go. So we got a nice beginning to our stair. I'll just cap these walls off right here. And there we go. So that's on the wall layer. This is going to go up to some point and then have a landing that comes up around, oh, let's say it comes back into this way. So I can just extend this into here. Not much of a need to do that, but we'll just do it anyway. We'll make the landing the same distance. And we can trim this out. I'm not going to keep drawing because I'll just have it disappear. So anyway, what you want to do is go to your stair layer, activate that, and draw a stair line. Now I think, oh man, I'm just trying to think on my feet right now, but I'm pretty sure that the max riser it can be is 7.75 inches. I'm pretty sure that's true. So let's just design for ideal. So 7.5 inches. And then you typically want the stair, like the tread, which is where you actually put your feet, the soles of your shoes, between 10 and 12 inches. Let's just do 11 to be sure. And it's going to be right there. So just to be clear for you guys, this is the riser. Ooh, that is small. This is the riser, the part that goes up, the part that rises, and this is the tread. That's tread right there. So I've got this at 7.5 by 11. Yeah, that's fine. So meaning if this is my riser line, like I'm looking at this orthographically, like we did orthographic projection, this line is this in section or in elevation, that is this line in plan. So I'm just going to offset this 11 inches, which means that this data point should line up right there. And look at that, it does. So I'll just keep off, we're going to do plan, we're not doing elevation. So I'm just going to keep offsetting this by 11. I'm going to do this a few times until eventually these stairs, which are going up 7.5 inches every single time, get above someone's head. So let me just show you this. If I keep doing these stairs in section or elevation, they start out as something that I can just walk onto, but at some point they get above my head. So where do you think, like normally you just average like 6 foot person. Let's see where that would be. Where's a 6 foot person? 6 feet line. Oh, there's a 6 foot person. I'll make it magenta so you see. So at some point, these lines get over my head. And so probably about right here, we can start making it overhead. Well, this line, this tread line starts with this stair. So let's just go ahead and make that one where we start doing overhead. These three are going to be on overhead. Overhead, and they're going to be red and dashed. And that's nice. So makes sense because this thing in this floor plan, you can walk up here. Then at some point, it starts to become a part of the floor plan for the second level. And we're saying, okay, eventually it's going to the second level. So as much as you have space, like if there's a powder room under here, you're going to want to stop drawing these lines or draw them so that, you can make sense of what's happening in the powder room or the closet or whatever's going underneath there. So we're not going to worry about second level. We're just going to worry about the first level. So this is it. This is stairs, and then they go overhead. And you just want to make a little break line. And so you can choose, see where they split. I'm just going to choose this line to make the split. I'll draw a line from here to here. I'll trim this guy, and I'll show you why I do that in a second. It's because I'm going to match the property, match prop from here to here, and show that these is a transition. it goes from something I can walk on to something not, and so we just dash that line right there. There's a few different ways to handle this. I would recommend you to the Francis Ching books for interior design illustrated or architectural graphics or building construction illustrated or design drawing. You can come to my office and check out those books. They are great, or you should just get them for your own personal library. But essentially, this is how you do it. It should look something like this. And when we annotate it a little differently. I can show you guys that in another video. Okay, good luck.